Morning YouTube, we're back. First of all, thank you to everyone who tuned into the last video. Most viewed video we've ever had, the chest video I just did, the most recent one I posted before this. And we just made breakfast. We got steak, 3 eggs, 2 bagels, 150 grams berries, and a golden kiwi. All organic, pasture raised, minus bagels, and grass-fed beef, whatever. But today, I'm gonna take you guys through a full day eating with macros included, because I've realized I haven't done that with my new meal plan. Damn strawberry shit. And fuck, I didn't weigh the steak. 1 second. 194. So yeah, full day eating, leg day, and Q&A at the end of the video. Thank you guys for tuning in, whoever it is. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what else you guys want to see, and we'll just keep rocking out. But seeing you guys like the YouTube content, how I've been filming it, gives me motivation to film more. So that's exactly what we're about to do. Not gonna film any pickleball content, because not today at least, just because it is going to be 108 degrees outside when I'm playing pickleball, real temp. And I'm not trying to burn my camera alive. So no pickleball content in this video, I'm sorry. So yeah, see you guys for meal 2. Excuse the air, y'all. It is 106 degrees in Dallas, Texas right now. This is fuckery. We're at AR, as y'all can see, like over here, whatever. Pre-workout I was supposed to do like 4 or 5 rest kicks, but I thought I had 2 and a full sleeve left. I only had 2 left. Poor planning on my part, but it is what it is. We're cool. Instead, we got a Lucky Charms cereal bar, like 30 carb, and a Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal bar from the local QT right down the street from the gym and my house. But while we're in there, walking around, you know, looking to see if we want to drink or anything, a nice little older white woman comes up to me and is like, you know, because I thought she was coming up to me to call me an asshole for parking in the handicap spot, because I'm not walking in this hot ass sun. I wasn't going to be in and out anyways. It's like, you know, if you're a little bit shorter, you'd look like Emmitt Smith. I'm like, huh, that's a new one. But I appreciate the compliment. Then she complimented my legs on my Hoochie Daddy shorts, whatever. But that's like the 17th person I've heard I look like. The main culprits, LeBron, Kawhi, Kanye. I've heard Danny Trevathan a few times. Gideon, that's a big one. But who knows? Finish this, and time to go hit my legs in about an hour and 15 minutes, because we're going to play pickleball around 5:30. And I need time to mentally prepare to run around in this hot ass sun like I'm fucking 7 years old again. Once you get older, everything just becomes worse. In a way. Like physical activity. At 7, 8 years old, running around in the hot ass sun, it didn't matter. You wasn't worried about it. At 25, you worry about your knees hurting. You worry about your back hurting. Worry about heat exhaustion, all that shit. I miss when I was a young kid, honestly. But damn, this is good. I need to get back on my shit fully. and stop eating these, and make sure I have enough food in the house. But for $2, 1 bar a day, not really mad about it, because that's the equivalent to buying like 3 packs of rice cakes, which is what I go through anyways. And less food in the house for me to snack on and be a big bag in that aspect. Oh, speaking of big bags, people who get crumble on Monday morning, go to hell. Like Monday night, cool. Monday at 10 a.m. before you take your morning shit, devious work. And you kind of ruin crumble for everybody else who gets it later in the week. Damn shame. Like y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. All the creators that get it and over exaggerate how good it is. Like shut the fuck up. Seriously, just shut the fuck up and eat the damn cookie. But I'll see you on there. Time to go cause pain to my legs because I haven't done it in a while. Technical error. The mics are working, but they're about to die because I left it on. So we're gonna do another montage video. Put sets and reps on the screen, but we're starting off with adductor as always. So let's get straight into it. This is how you train legs. I got about a year to become a pro. Exactly what the fuck we're about to do. Oh fuck.
That shit ain't no average.
that leg day fucking killed me. So post-workout, we're gonna smash 2 of these Greek yogurts because we're going straight to go play pickleball. I bring this big ass jug of water. Got some ice in it so it stays cold. Shout out Summer Shredding for that. I'm fucking exhausted. This is a bad idea. It's fucking 107 degrees outside. Throw some more ice in that, and then I throw 2 hydration sticks in it. Got that grape Kool-Aid. Beautiful. What was that? Whatever. Oh, Lord. Watermelon grape Kool-Aid. What more can I ask for? What more could I fucking ask for? I don't even know how much watermelon this is. We'll track it as like 300 grams though. I'm gonna just eat these before I go. But yeah, I will see you guys when I get home from pickleball. Might be earlier than expected because it is 108 degrees like I said. And I think the real time is like 112. Diabolical behavior. Might get myself a little cheat meal to try to replenish everything I lose. I'm gonna see you though. See y'all later. All right, so we got home about 40 minutes ago, showered, saw wifey, got the rest of our 15K steps in. Yeah, that's my step goal, 15. Played pickleball for a good hour and 45 minutes straight. Burned about 2K calories. And we have 150 grams of carbs left to eat. So right here, we got 230 grams of 95.5 venison and 350 grams of jasmine rice cooked. Weighed cooked, everything's weighed cooked. I'm gonna eat this. Babe, pass me a digestive enzyme, please. I'm gonna eat this, take the digestive enzyme just so I don't deal with bloating and I can poop properly, honestly. Also got 5 pairs of shoes. I'm gonna show you guys that tomorrow because I'm way too tired right now to film a proper Q&A and give you guys any type of energy. So I'll just film that tomorrow morning. Best shit on the market as far as digestion pills go. Digestol is linked to my Amazon storefront. But, so yeah, we got this 350 grams of rice. It's about 90 carb or so. And then we're gonna have 100 grams of Alexia's sweet potato fries. They're right here. They're in the air fryer right now, but by the time I'm done with this video, sorry, mishap. They're not gonna be done. So I'm gonna eat this, eat those, and then have about a serving and a half of Lesser Evil popcorn and 1 Oikos Pro Greek yogurt. Also had one of those pre-workout. Absolutely phenomenal, quick, easy, 20 grams of protein. The popcorn, about a serving and a half, 2 servings is like 40 carb, and that'll put me at my total for the day. Here's the macros for everything I tracked and ate today. Beef and rice hit every time. But hope you guys enjoyed the video thus far. Keep watching for the Q&A that I'll be filming tomorrow. I love you guys. Make sure to like and comment and let me know what you guys want to see in future videos. Next video will be filmed this week, and I'll be going to the Rise Warehouse and Rise Gym lifting with Jay, as well as showing you guys some behind the scenes stuff on my personal signature protein flavor that is coming a lot sooner than I originally thought. So yeah, a lot of big exciting things coming. It's thanks to your guys' support through thick and thin, and I can't thank you guys enough for it. Imagining this was a crumble cookie, because that waffle motherfucker will be eaten Friday. But this will do for now. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.
The next day.
Hey y'all, this is the next day. As I said, I'm going to show you guys, as you can see, I have an extensive shoe collection. If you guys want a full video on that, I'll throw it in a video, but it won't be how I did it way back, where I break down every pair. That took way too long to edit. I did tell you guys I'd show you the pairs that were at my door, because just why not? So let's get straight into it. First pair, I'll tell you guys where they're from as well. This pair's from Its Luna Finds on IG. Got a pair of the all-white Travis Scotts that he wore for the Michael Rubin white party. Let me know if I should put the pink laces in, the black, or just keep it white. I don't know. This came in as well. That's super fire. This next pair, I'm pretty upset about because it was a pair I really wanted and they came out pretty shitty. This is the first dud I've gotten from one of these companies. But I don't hide, I don't lie. These are from Ryan Norman 4. And we got the 7210 11s. The sole's already piss yellow. The whatever the fuck this is called. This is off. It's on both shoes too. I told her about it, so hopefully she sends me another pair, but it is what it is. Can't win them all. I'd say like 300 for 301. However many pairs I've gotten sent, not bad. And these next 4 pairs are gonna be from 11 Kicks the first company that ever sent me shoes, it was the second, but one of the companies I used to exclusively work with for shoes. So first pair, we got the Orange Lobsters. The quality is always insane from them. Can never beat it. I'll show you guys the other shoe as well. With them, they always send you QC pictures. Those 11s I got from Brian Norman, I didn't get QC pictures. If I did, I wouldn't have accepted that because that's piss poor. Next pair, we got the Brooklyn Off-White Forces. Comes with replacement laces. Quality is always great from them. Never misses. Comes with a little off-white tag that nobody really gives a fuck about. Next pair, we got the Black Cat 4s. Simple, easy. I remember that's one of the original shoes that ruined the sneaker market way back when. But the sneaker market's finally coming back down. But I will continue to get free shoes sent to me. Because again, why spend the money when I can save it, get the same thing, and not care about beating it to shit. And the last pair, got a pair of Frags. Comes with a little box tag or box sleeve. They pay attention to details very well. Details. I don't know if y'all can see that, but the Cactus Jack embroidery on the actual shoe is there as well. So yeah, those are the 4 pairs or 6 pairs that we got. 4 of them are from 11kicks.com. I'll put the actual website and IG on the screen. But now let's get into this Q&A that has been long awaited by me to film and record and edit, and I've been slacking. So without further ado, let's get into it. Question 1, favorite crumble cookie you've eaten so far? Y'all must think I am fat as shit, honestly, but I am. Favorite crumble cookie, it's either the cinnamon roll when they dropped it, I think it was around Christmas time, like the week of Christmas, Christmas Eve, or the strawberry and milk, or the cinnamon toast crunch. Those are my top 3. Cinnamon roll, strawberries and milk, or whatever it was, and the cinnamon toast crunch. Those are the top 3 I've had so far, because there was a point in time, if you scroll way down on my channel, you'll see a 10K calorie challenge where I went to crumble for I think the first time ever. Got 4 cookies, didn't have a great experience, so I always thought it was shit. And then didn't fall into the hype when it started blowing up all over TikTok again. And then Shep got me back into it. It's his fault I'm a fat ass. I'm blaming him. But a lot of the good flavors I haven't gotten to experience yet. So over the next 6 months or so before we hop back on to prep, I will be indulging in some more crumbles, so stay tuned for those. Next question. How much cardio is too much because I ride 20 miles every day after weightlifting and get 20K steps as well? I don't know why you're doing that much. To be honest, that could, if you're not noticing a hindrance in your performance in the gym or sleep or anything like that, then I wouldn't say it's too much because it's all person dependent. But at the end of the day, if you're fueling your body enough to get the job done, so like with all that activity, you should be eating well over like 4K calories because that's a fuck ton of activity. And it also depends on if you're biking the 20 miles in the gym or like on a cycling bike. But I'd say you could knock your steps down to like 12 to 15K. You'll get the same result, but a little less fatigue. But again, if you're not hindering your performance and you don't notice any glaring issues, I think you're fine. Best quad building exercise. No order, Smith squat, hack squat, pendulum squat, close stance leg press. Make sure you get full depth on leg press. And then for an accessory movement, leg extension. As you guys saw, my leg day, very simple. A squat movement, a leg press, an extension, maybe an accessory. I did single leg hack. Yeah, I know I don't do that all the time. I was just feeling like it. But I was opting for a lot of Smith squat as opposed to hack squat or pendulum just because, 1, I didn't have access to a really good hack squat machine when I wasn't going to AR. 2, Smith squat felt better on my knees and I could get better depth, better range of motion, so I started doing that. But now we're back on pendulum, might run hack a little bit, but primary movements are probably gonna be Smith and pendulum. How do you feel about high follower influencers taking advantage of fans for extra money? I think they're pieces of shit. In terms of taking advantage, I'm assuming you mean like signing or getting people to sign up for a course on how to get more social media engagement or how to make a bunch of money on social media, and then they just have AI run the entire thing. That's what I think you mean when you say taking advantage of it. I asked you to elaborate, but you didn't, and that's fine. You probably didn't see it. But if you're Like for me, for example, I offer value when I am trying to make money, whether it's a program, coaching, meal plan. I'm offering value of some sort. And if there's no value, there's at least something on your end where you're making a smart decision to spend your money with. So supplementation, where you use my code for Rise or Rise Fuel, you buy on TikTok Shop, whatever it may be. I don't believe in taking advantage of people and trying to just take money from people, because you're just a piece of shit. Honestly, you're taking advantage of people who don't know any better. Now, if it's somebody who knows better, or it's just ever so clearly a scam, that's kind of on the person. But to each their own again. How I bench 405 like you, Unk. Get on a program. Like I was just speaking of, I got a bench program linked on my website, linked below, for like $15. Or if you don't want to spend the $15, that's perfectly fine. Google Power Building bench program. There's going to be plenty of free ones that pop up, and they'll get you right. Just follow the program, make sure your diet's in check. And I don't know what your bench is at now, but following a program for an extensive period of time will skyrocket your numbers. Are you still frequently playing pickleball? It burns so many calories. Yes, I am. Daily. Almost daily. If not daily, 6 days a week. Minimum 5 days a week, or 7. It's been my cardio choice. It's something I look forward to every day. It's something to bond with people, bring back that competitive edge that I lost when I stopped playing football, and it just makes it enjoyable. Like, I don't have to dread going to do 2 hours of pickleball like I would dread doing an hour of Stairmaster. But like, for example, yesterday, let's see, I burnt 2,000 total calories in an hour and 45 minutes just running around playing pickleball. Am I the best pickleball player? No, by any means, no. Am I decent? I'd say I'm decent. I want to play in a tournament soon, probably a singles tournament, just because of scheduling and things like that, but we'll see. I don't know if I'll get it done before I hop back into prep. Best gym shoes? In my personal opinion, a Jordan 1 Low. This is just the first one I found on my wall. Jordan 1 Low for sure. It's sturdy, it's heavy enough where it can withstand a lot of bend, won't break. Flat soles conquer everything. If you need to pick one shoe for the gym, I'd say a Jordan 1 Low. If you can't afford that, go with a Van, a Converse, or just train barefoot. Now, once you advance in your training, you can, get away with doing certain things, wearing certain shoes. Like I wear Vomeros, New Balances, Jordan 5 sometimes, Dunks. Dunks aren't bad either. Jordan 5s aren't bad because they both have a flat sole. But if I had to pick one shoe for the rest of my life, Jordan 1 Lows. Favorite shoe as of right now and why? Vomeros. I'm not going to go grab. Actually, you know what? Is the Vomero. Why? Super comfortable. I can wear it with a lot of different things. I can dress it up. I can dress it down. I can wear it to the gym. I can throw it on when I run to the store. I can throw it on when I'm running to the mall. It's just a super versatile dad shoe. And they look good. And if I'm not wearing Vomeros, I'm wearing Crocs or Birkenstocks. Or, New Balances. But I had to pick one, so it's Vomeros. How do you dealt when you're at a low point in your life? Gym, career, etc. So I've been at a few different low points. There's two things that have remained a constant in how I've gotten through them. God, friends, and family. Praying about it, whether you're just talking to them or praying for a breakthrough, praying for something to change, that's helped me tremendously. The friends and family aspect, you need people who you can trust to talk to and air your grievances out to, so you can just get that stuff off your chest and not worry about it coming back at you 6 months, a year, 2 years later. Like when I was at Wagner, right before I medically retired, found out my girl at the time was cheating on me. And then I medically retired. That was probably the lowest point I've ever been at in my life. What did I do? Talked to my friends about the relationship thing. Spoke to God about guidance for the next chapter of my life now that a 12-year chapter had just finished. And it helped me get through it essentially. Was it hard? Yes. Low points, they suck. But talking through that stuff, don't let it bottle up inside and just boil over and cause a big explosion that doesn't need to happen. Makes things a lot better. And if you don't have a group of friends you can trust or talk to, DM me. I'll always respond. I'll talk to you. I'll talk you through it, I promise you. Have you ever lost the passion for content creation or fitness industry? Good question. I wouldn't say I've ever lost the passion for content creation, but I've definitely hit points where I'm like, is this really worth it? I've enjoyed creating content since the day I started. Now, is my content the most complicated to create? By no means, no. Is my content the most flashy? By no means, no. But it gives me an outlet for who I am and to express myself to the masses, essentially. Like, as a content creator, a big thing we get caught up in is seeing the view number, whether it's down, up, staying stagnant. And I used to get caught up in that a lot, especially on the clock app and this app as well. But once I realized that if you put me in a room with all those people that viewed the single video, I'd probably shit myself, change my entire outlook. And when I stopped trying to post to go viral or like, oh, this one's gonna crank, change my entire outlook on it. As far as the fitness industry aspect though, I wouldn't say I've lost passion for it. I developed a sort of bitterness towards it not too long ago, just because I'm like, why not me? Why aren't I getting certain opportunities? Why won't anyone take a chance on me? This, that, the third. But then I spoke about it with my dad and prayed about it again. And I'm like, came down to the conclusion with him, with my dad and God, that what's for me will be for me and what's not won't be. So instead of worrying about what isn't happening right now, embrace and appreciate what is happening right now. Like, I'm in a phenomenal position, getting my own signature protein flavor. I'm with a great clothing brand that's growing daily. I still get to do this content creation thing full time. If you continue to focus on the bad, you'll never appreciate the good. Like, could things always be better? Yes. But even the richest people in the world aren't happy all the time. So my big thing for the rest of this year and going forward is to focus on my mental and being in the moment, being present, appreciating what I have while I have it. The weight I'm most comfortable at, I'd say around 230 to 240. Like, after bodybuilding's done, whenever that is, I'll probably hover around there. People are always like, oh, you're gonna get under 200, da 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 da. I haven't been under 200 since I was in high school, to be completely honest. Like, even this past show where I was arguably 4% body fat, I was still 205 pounds. So I don't think I'll ever get under 200 again. Like I said, 230 to 240, because I just come from a bigger family. My dad's 6'2", 290, cousin 6'7", 300, my brother's 6'3", 260. Like, I just come from a big ass family. So I'm naturally meant to be a bigger person. I've had to accept that. And I finally accepted it, I feel like. Ever thought about gyno surgery? I get this question a lot on TikTok. Yeah, I've thought about it. It'll probably happen, but I've never been judged harshly because of the minor gyno I do have. Depending on what I decide to do, if and when I go pro, whether it's continued competing, things like that, will determine how I approach that. But I'm not really worried about it right now. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't really hinder me on stage. Doesn't hinder my posing. Just a bunch of, and I'm not saying this comment or this question's from one of these people, because it just seems like a genuine question, but a lot of the people who hate on the gyno, I'm just like, bro, it's a nipple. What's your over fascination with the male nipple? Let's be real here. If bodybuilding never existed, what would you be doing as a career? No sport. I'd be in digital marketing of some sort. I've always been able to upsell myself, always been able to sell things to people, convince people to do things. That sounds weird, but convince people to like make certain choices. Single-handedly, I convinced my high school athletic department to get us all gray uniforms when the school was blue and gold. So like, I would be able to sell water to a fish if I needed to. So yeah, I think marketing of some sort or an agent of some sort. Yeah, I got my degree in tech, but you know, you can do a bunch of things with that. When and why did you start bodybuilding? Did you ever see yourself in the sport? I started bodybuilding seriously around 2021, I'd say. Like, beginning to like the first half of 2021 is when I started taking it seriously. Like, I wanted to compete, got my first coach, was gonna compete. Then he put me on a bullshit diet plan. I was eating 9 almonds as my fat source 3 times a day, and then I had like 3 0-carb meals, and I was like 15 weeks out from a show. So I'm like, this isn't what bodybuilding is supposed to be. So I dropped out of that. Found Alex. A bunch of different things happened on the side where I couldn't compete when I wanted to. So we put it on pause. 2022, I competed my first show, and then we're here now. 3 national shows in, I think 7 shows total. And the next show we do will be a regional qualifier because we have to re-qualify, but you know, next national show is, God willing, the one where we get what we've been working for. And did I ever see myself in the sport? Fuck no, not a chance. I thought posing in a bunch, the idea of bodybuilding was just gay to me, for lack of a better term. Getting tanned, oiled up, in a thong, posing in front of a bunch of strangers. Did not seem like something I would ever partake in, but here we are. If you woke up tomorrow skinny fat, how long would it take you to reach your current physique? Probably 1.5 years, 2 years. For being honest, I'm 260, between 260 and 263, with abs and obliques, quad separation, chest veins. Like, it would take me a long ass time and a good amount of gear. As a bodybuilder, what is your biggest struggle for you mentally in the sport? The biggest struggle is knowing you did enough, but it still might not be enough. So like, knowing you did every cardio session, every posing session, ate every meal, tracked every calorie, did everything in your power to go win your show, but it still might not be enough. So you get that imposter syndrome, like, should I even be here? That's where like the body dysmorphia creeps in, like, oh, I look like shit, da 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 da. And that's where you just continue to follow your journey and your experience, because bodybuilding is a very long-term sport. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I know that's cliche to say, but it truly is a marathon. Not many people go pro in their first national show, second national show, even their third and fourth national show. Some of the national shows I've done, there was dudes who've been at their like 9th and 10th national show, they still didn't go pro. So that's really the biggest struggle mentally, is knowing you did enough but still feeling like it wasn't enough. It really sucks, but it's just something that's part of the sport. What would be the one thing in your life you would change? Also, do you regret anything? The one thing in my life I would change if I could go back and everything else plays out the same, like I meet my fiance, things like that, I would hit the transfer portal after week 5 of my sophomore season. Because the meetings after, because I yelled at our O-line in the game because they weren't blocking for shit. Yelled at them on the sideline because I was like, we got to finish this shit, we got to win this game, da 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 da. Coach reamed me a new one because he was an O-line coach. So looking back on it, I should have entered the portal then, because I got benched that week, the ensuing week, and then 2 weeks after I concussed out. If I had entered the portal, I would have never been in the position to concuss out, but it is what it is. So that would be the one thing I would change. Also, maybe doing mic'd up content earlier, but other than that, no. And I don't live with regret. I fully believe that everything is an experience and it's a lesson that you could learn, whether it was positive or negative. So yeah, this is the last question. What's your ultimate goal in bodybuilding, IFBB Pro? So right now my goal is to go pro. After that goal is reached, I do want to compete at the Olympia one to two times, to just, say I made it to the Olympia, say I made it to the Super Bowl of bodybuilding. Do I think I'll win the Olympia? No, I'm not delusional. But I believe that I could possibly make it, win a pro show, and, just ride off into the sunset. I'm not trying to be the next SIBA, I'm not trying to do any of that. So right now I'm focused on the main goal, which is going pro. Then after we go pro, we'll weigh our options, assess where we're at, and then just go from there. But I don't like looking too far into the future, because again, you can't focus on the present if you're looking ahead way too far. So without further ado, that is the end of the Q&A. I thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for tuning in, and let me know down below what you guys want to see next. Our next video will be filmed this week. Gonna film a little behind the scenes stuff at Rise and a push workout with Jay. We're probably gonna bench like meatheads, but it is what it is. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Or make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I'll see you guys for the next video.